What's going on, people? It is Saturday. It's a Saturday evening rundown. So we're just going to be a quick shoots of what's going on this week, what went on this last week, and what's going on in the future. So, guys, it is Saturday. I know there's a lot of college football game going on right now. The World Series happened last night. Dodgers grand slam right there in the 10th inning. Boom. Won the game against the Yankees. Awesome game. Sort of pulling for the Dodgers. I don't like really either one team, but I'm going for the Dodgers. Definitely not a Yankees fan, so. Besides that, I got a big game tonight. I'll probably be watching here in a little bit. It'll be Florida State and Miami Hurricanes. Definitely pulling for the Canes. Definitely not an FSU fan, so go Canes all the way on that. And, of course, we got some NFL games coming tomorrow night. So, guys, let's see. Chilling on movie-wise this week. I know Venom was out. I heard it was like so-so. I've heard mixed reviews about it. So, definitely check it out. I want to go check it out tomorrow, but may not be able to. But so we might see how it goes, and maybe next weekend. So, see how that goes. And I know Joker 2 news, man, this is going to be on DVD within a week or two, I've understood. They rushed. They already took it out of the theaters. So I'll wait on that till HBO Max comes out. So definitely on that. Been a crazy weekend of work, guys. This was homecoming week. Thank God it's over. Well, I mean, it started from Monday, all kind of things. We had a football game Monday too, so it was a makeup game for Milton. So we played PSL. Lost that game. And it's just been festivities every week. Wood Holland on Thursday. They had the parade, which you can check on my videos. I had the parade video. Barn fire that night. I got some videos on that. And the game last night, I got to post some of the videos from games last night. Festivities, homecoming, court, queen, all that stuff. So it's finally over. Tonight, they're going to have I don't have to work it. So they have the dance tonight at school, but it's officially over with. Next week, got Pink Out Senior Night on next Friday for last against Clewiston. So it's the final game of football season, and the season's over. So I'm sort of happy, ready for it to progress to the next sports, basketball, baseball, and all that other stuff. So get away from football for a little bit, high school wise. But besides that, it has been just been work, crazy weekend. See 2 people in here, but appreciate the like, all the good stuff. And you don't have to do that, man. Appreciate it, but you don't have to do that, man. Just chilling here, chilling out here by the chicken pen. Yep, there they are. Say something to them. Look at them. They were out today. I slept till 1 o'clock today. I was tired. My legs are freaking hurting and cramping all night in my legs. I haven't had Charlie horses in my legs all night. I've just been sort of feeling under the weather. So I slept like 1:30 today. I went to bed early too. As soon as I got home last night from the game, I think we got home what time we get home? 10:30, like 10:30. Man, I rest. I went to bed. I'm just freaking tired. And then I had to take Lily to get her and Abby's nails done. So when I got up, we took them. And they didn't get done until like 5 o'clock. So I was waiting in the parking lot for them for like 3 hours. And God, then I had to come back home. Didn't go back and get pizza at Little Caesars. And I just got back. So wore out, tired. I'm going to sleep again tomorrow. I'm going to sleep to probably noon again tomorrow. I'm just tired. I know it would have been nice to have an extra day off this week. It just wore out. It's just a lot of stuff we had going on. Had a lot of installations at school. They moved 40 Promethean boards to different rooms. Them things are heavy as hell. Had them set up, and just a lot of trash, moving tables, and this, and all kind of stuff because of homecoming. But it's over. I'm happy. Get back to work, back to normal next week. Just clean up what we, strode around. Get the stadium cleaned back up. Have one more game, and back to normal. Come on, 6 people. Come on in the chat, guys. I got to look at the scores. I haven't really looked at scores. What's going on? I know Oklahoma was losing. I knew the Hurricane game will be starting up soon. Hey, if you're going to the Hurricane, guys, tonight, go and hang out with my boy, the Dragon. He's going to be out there taking your money in the parking lot. So give him a shout out. He's out there working in the parking lots of the Hard Rock Miami Stadium. So he'll be out there with the Hurricane game tonight. And I think he's got the Dolphin game tomorrow night. I think they're home tomorrow night. So it's a double shot of the Dragon, man. So anybody want to do a double shot of the Dragon tonight and tomorrow, go and give him a shout out in the parking lot. He's supposed to be testing out some new. He told me this next week he's going to be testing out some new drinks. So he's going to do a test taste of some drinks. So I think some yearling, I think he said, and a couple something else. So go check him out, the Traveling Dragon, man. The Traveling Dragon. But yeah, shout him out in the parking lot if you see him. Say, whoop whoop, who's traveling with the Dragon? And definitely no bullying in the parking lot because he'll call you out on that shit, guys. So there we go. 7 people watching, guys. Come on, what's going on? What is going on? Got tooth is hurting too. I don't know what how. Got toothache. I guess I get something cold. It hurt it. It bothered me too. I don't know. I've just been for Oogie the last few days. Going to the weather. This crap going around again. Also, guys, get out your asses and vote. Get your asses out and vote. I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for, but be smart about it. You got somebody who's going to lead the country to victory. You got somebody leading somebody into the ground. So let's just be smart about it, guys. You need the man with a plan, if you know what I mean. Hey, Ty Virus, what is going on? Hey, listen, man. Have you seen Venom yet? I was going to see it tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to now. I know you. I know you probably seen. You probably dissected down. I don't know if it's. I was interested. I want to see it because of Null, but I'm hearing the. It's like it's only in it for like 30 seconds, so I don't know if it's worth going to see. Unfortunately, I was invited to an early screening. So you got okay, okay. So I know. Yeah, you probably want to give the details out probably next week. The movie was it? Yeah, I that's what I just watching some people on YouTube already, and it's sounding it's sounding a little mm, not what it was expecting. I didn't pay for it. Oh, that's good. At least you got it for free. Hey, thank God. I was going to go see that Joker 2. Like, I hadn't seen it, but before it came out and God the reviews, I was like, nope, I'm not going to go see it. I was very interested in seeing it, but I was like, these 2 movies, I was like, okay, maybe, when they're like, oh, Noel's going to be out and this is going to maybe bring Spider Man in and all that. And I'm like, Sony needs to sell Spider Man. I'm tired of this. Well, unfortunately, Varys, T, we got Craven coming up too, so we'll see how. uh, Madam Web definitely was a great improvement, and Morbius was pretty bad, and I didn't not Craven. Um, Venom 2 was I did not like Venom 2. I mean Venom 1 was like itchy, but I don't know. Joker 2 was okay, but not what I would have been. Humans were biased. I'm gonna wait till it comes on. I'm gonna wait till it comes on. What HBO Max. I really wanted to see it, and I liked the previews. I was like, can it be that bad? But I guess it was. But I really hate to judge something I haven't seen, but I am. It's like nobody I've seen has liked it, so I'm like, Jesus, it could be that. It could be that bad of a movie, but. Damn it. So T, would you recommend me to wait till it comes on? Let's see. Venom comes. What would it be on? Who does their movies? It'll be on Netflix, won't it? So would you recommend me to go wait till it comes on Netflix in probably like 3 months, then waste my money? Now you can be honest with me. I mean, I know I've been watching some of the reviews. I'm like, damn it. I'm thinking, yeah, I think this is gonna be good, and then maybe good, and then I was like, the movie wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Remember, the listeners are biased. If they don't want to do something, they'll. Damn, no problem. There's not nothing else good coming out for. What's the next big movie coming out to Christmas? There ain't really much. Well, I know there's the Lord of the Rings animated movie, but I mean it's yeah, I mean it looks good, but I don't know if I want to go see it in a theater. I mean that's a good like watch on Netflix. Wait till Venom 3 to go on Netflix. That movie was bad. It's just bad movie. The movie accurate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That was sort of like Madam Web. I almost went to the theater for that, and I was like, I don't know. And but I good. I watched it this summer on was it Netflix? I think it was on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. And it was like, I mean, my son was like, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, "This is supposed to be Spider-Man related." I guess it was. It just was not good. I was like, so okay, I'm probably. It sucks. I mean, I wanted to go see another movie, but I mean, there's really nothing out. I mean, you got Terrifier 3, but I heard it's even. I had some people say that wasn't that great either. So, um, Terrifier. What else are they? Smile 2. And then there's I no longer pay for movies that don't look good, especially Marvel DC. All right, if the trailers look bad, I'm paying not for it on anything. It's hard. Yeah, that's true. Terrifier 3 was good. Okay, yeah, I might have to watch that instead. Might have to go. I don't know if I can take the small kids to it. That's sort of not a. I was just gonna take them the other ones because of the my kids. Some of my kids are a little too small. I don't know if I'll take them to that one. So I might have to wait. But like I don't know what's coming out. It's just really, I know my daughter was sort of interested in maybe that Wicked movie, that Wizard of Oz type movie. So I don't know if we go see that. Trying to think, what the hell else is that? Is Tron 3 coming out this year? And that one's sort of iffy too on me. I was looking at that one. I was like, is it this year or next year? I mean, we ain't got nothing till any superhero movies till Captain America 3. Well, except Morbius, not Morbius, Craven. So that's in December too. So we ain't got nothing the next couple months. Um, I'm trying to think what the hell. I know there's Moana too. That's an animated film. Damn it, it's like nothing. There's no Avatar films this year. We have no Star Wars films this year. There's no Marvel films. There's no DC films. Got to wait till next summer for DC, uh, and pretty much Marvel too. Um, I think the new next Mission Impossible is next summer. I'm trying to think what else we got. We got anything? No, I don't. I don't take it to the kids to watch that. Yeah, I mean it's maybe my older one, but my young ones no. I sort of one of them. I just have to wait till it comes on. It'll be on streaming pretty soon. I'll have to check it out. Oh yeah, Gladiator 2. That might be all right. Moana 2. Oh, Sonic. I forgot about Sonic. I haven't checked Sonic out. Are the only ones I care about. The rest of the stuff this year is most part is trash. Yeah, Gladiator looks. It may be pretty good. I mean, it may be a decent thing. And Moana maybe. I mean, it's kids, but the first one was okay. And then Sonic definitely. So I liked all both Sonic's films. So definitely, that probably one of the best holiday films this year. Let's see. I think something else on the same day Sonic's coming out. Didn't Disney got something else? What else did they have out? I thought Disney was putting out something this year, right at the same time Sonic was. I did poll about terrifying movies, and number 3 won the Landscott. So the franchise keeps getting better each century. Well, that's good. That's good. And yeah, and basically, dude, they already made the money back. What I understood, they made their money back the first day. I mean, it ain't gonna make a buttload of money, but they just what it made is, them kind of movies are profitable after the first week. I mean, you cannot beat that. I mean, look at this. Look at Joker, man. That movie, it didn't even make its money back, and not even counting like marketing and anything else. Tucker, when it comes to Marvel and DC, the reason humans trust me is know the characters, and I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But even if they stray off a little bit, I mean, they got to the point they're not just straying off a tad. They're like way off. I mean, they're way off. They're like way off the main thing. But I don't know. What did you think about the posters of the Superman movie coming? You think they were pretty good? I know they got Crypto. I guess the Crypto the dog. I mean, I guess he's basing it off the dog that he adopted or something. So I mean, it's like okay looking. I mean, there ain't enough there to see yet to really judge it yet. I mean, we got almost like 10 months away. So I mean, it's kind of long time. It says Terrifier made a ton of money. It only cost 2 million. That's what I was saying. Only it made his money back the first day almost, and made 50 million or close to 50 million, and that's more than 20 times. So yeah, exactly, man, exactly. It'll probably make still got another week and a half. It'll make for Halloween and stuff. So you'll probably get up close to like 60, 65 million, maybe more. You never know. And that's a lot of money for a $2 million film. That's a lot of that's a big, 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 big thing. They can make definitely into. Well, that was like the original Saw movies. Remember, they were really cheap, and then they got up to a high budget, and they couldn't even make their damn money back. Got to keep them low. Those directors that knows how to keep them low and all that. Superman. Let's see. Superman Crypto picture looks good because that right out of the comics. Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, some people were bitching about it, but I thought it looked good. It looked hopeful. It looked hopeful. So they got plenty of time to screw it up or make it better or whatever. But it looked hopeful. And I think James Gunn's going to do it again. I just don't think James Gunn's going to screw that franchise up. I think James Gunn's got. The thing about James, he knows, he's read the comics, both DC and Marvel. He does take his own pitch at it, but he does know the content. He's like you, Terrence. He knows the content. He knows the backstories. He knows the characters, and he cares about them, and that because he got to figure it. He's got the pot of gold, the keys to the kingdom, what he used to read and love, enjoy when he was a kid, and he don't want to be the one who, hey, I'm the one who screwed up these characters, if. So I think he will do it right. I mean, some people are gonna bitch. I mean, some people's gonna bitch, and some people's gonna complain. But I think he's gonna definitely, make it right where it's gonna be. I think we're gonna have a Superman that a lot of people have been wanting for years. So, and hopefully the whole Justice League. If he does the whole Justice League, how he does, I don't know how he's gonna do one characters at a time and try to build up to it, or what he's gonna do. But hopefully, the difference between Saw franchise and Terrified Saw movies were made by a major studio, where Terrified was like, yeah, that's definitely. Well, I don't know how Crypto looks because he looks like a weak dog, and Crypto is supposed to be big. He's based off his dog, and I get that, but I want a different dog aside from that. It looks like, yeah, and it may not, it could be, and that was just, and then the story about that was his dog, so the dog may change because that was just sort of like a comic print look of it. I think he might just do that. Hell, he might be trying to because he made a big thing about how he rescued that dog and all that. So he might that might be a thing for rescuing pets or something. And the dog may change. I mean, it wasn't really an official like pick. It was just a cool little pick, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, So, and it may, but it's hopeful. I mean, it makes it look hopeful, you know. I mean, unlike our Fantastic Four next year, that we already know that the Silver Surfer is a female, and that's already I already got a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't even know how Galactus is going to look. Is he going to be the big cloud again, or are we actually going to see Galactus, or what are we going to, how's it going to work? Are we just going to hear a voice in space? How that's somewhat. We've seen in the past. The Silver Surfer thing alone sort of already got me a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, yeah. Leave my character, my male characters alone. There's plenty of female characters for female actresses to play. Leave my male characters alone. So yeah, so I don't know, and we'll see. And then this Captain America, man. Terrence. There's been a lot of little bit of trash talk on it. So I guess some of it got released or something, and wasn't well taken there. So I don't know. So we'll see how that one goes. I mean, if it does bad, it's gonna be. I don't know. Hopefully, that's gonna be. It's gonna if it does bad, it's gonna be interesting how how Marvel goes forward, because I mean they're sort of a somewhat a losing battle right now. I mean, I haven't watched Agatha, and I don't know. You said it wasn't that great, but that's been a pretty low end show too. So I don't think we got nothing else till then. So I mean, then you got Thunderbolts, which I saw the previews, and it's like, maybe I don't know. It's maybe a mediocre looking film. So we don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. My wife, she's don't hurt yourself. Well, I think good about now. It is getting cooler out here, like normal. Like in the next few months, it'll be hot this time. The time. I mean, we're like a few days away from November. Fixing to come up on Halloween, so it did warm up a little bit. Then it was cool last week. It was a real cool feeling out here. So it is warmed up a little, but not too bad. No breeze today. Kind of calm. And we got to watch out next week. They're talking about another hurricane coming up our way. So may not be a fun week next week. Right around Halloween, they're talking about this thing coming up from Jamaica around Cuba, and either what the hell's that? Oh, it's a hummingbird. Oh, hummingbird come up to my thing. Huh. He was right up on my camera. I was had a hummingbird come up to the camera there. Yeah. See where he got. He must be found him flower or something out here. All my chickens, they're trying to go to bed. Look out there. Yeah, they're on their last little sleep till they get to the bed. It's starting to get dark out here. The mosquitoes will start coming out now, so they'll be running to the inside. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut it off at 30 because my phone's about dead today anyway, and I gotta get ready for this Florida State Miami game here pretty soon. But we got it coming up here in a little bit. I want to check it out. But that's about it, guys. I would say, like I said, we got some games coming up. I'm not sure if game 2 of the World Series is tonight or is it tomorrow night. I know game 1 was last night. Terrence, I know your Dodgers were over there. They won big last night over in LA, so it was a good game. Good way to finish a Grand Slam. It's a way to finish a game. So, I am not throwing. I'm hurting. I can't. I'm sitting down. Not today. So let me play baseball. I am hurting. I can't even move. Let's see. The story James Gunn's dog is interesting and sad, but Never agree to pushing your personal stuff on the characters. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's just a promotional thing. Maybe he's doing something for maybe the Humane Society or something. Or he might be doing that. He's a good guy. He does a lot of stuff like charity work, stuff like that. So maybe that's what it is. So maybe that's just a thing. But we'll see. I know he's I mean this Superman's going to be a big thing for him. I mean it's what do you say? He's got to succeed because I mean got to have it. Push on the next thing. You got the Batman, Brave and the Bold, the Lanterns, and I think he's redoing Wonder Woman and whatever else he's doing. So like I wanted to thank you again for supporting for all these years. Even though just keep going after me. Soon enough, I'm going to hit 20. You are, man. Terrence, they should have already have. They wouldn't have knocked you down like what'd you say 3 to 4 times, man. You'd been up there probably in the 100K. Because I mean, I remember you've had three channels, and you get them up big, and then as soon as you get them up big, they knock you out, and then you go right back from it, man. Build it stronger the next time. So definitely, man. Definitely, man. You just keep, yeah. I mean, you just keep putting that content out, and people love it, bro. Everybody loves it. Yeah, and I'll look at you. I know you're probably holding off for the Venom. I know I haven't seen it, but I'm sure you'll have your waiting till this week's over to see your comments on it. I'll definitely check it out because since I probably won't see it tomorrow, if I do, I mean, I sort of promised. Say the thing I sort of promised my little young one. He's in superheroes now, so I sort of told him I'd take him there because he likes Spider Man. I said, well, might not be as good as the other Spider Man films, but he likes them type films. So I was like, so even if I might have to bite the bullet and take it, even if it's bad, just for him to see it, So yeah, he liked Deadpool 3, though he really shouldn't have went and watched it. He's young, but he likes the superhero movies. So if I do, I said I'll end up taking him to go see it. But see, I've created, yeah, 10 channels with 7 of them terminating. I would have been up. You definitely, definitely, Tara. That's what I was saying. I was being conservative. Said it was like 4 or 5, and I know you were big in every one of them. I'm just with 10, man. You definitely would have. If they would have kept they would let you have the original. Just imagine all the content in every one of those combined. I mean, you'd be giving some of them bigger channels a run for their money right now. Yeah, that's it sucks. They pick on some people, then they don't pick on the others. I mean, I've seen some channels, but they shouldn't be, messing with people anyway. I mean, unless you're a freaking terrorist or something, they shouldn't be taking your channel down. I mean, we should have this censorship and non-freedom of speech is sort of BS. I mean, that's what I mean. Like I said, unless you're like a freaking terrorist or something like that, you should be able to. People shouldn't mess with your channels just because they disagree with your opinions or stuff. I mean, unless you got like you got freaking porn running across there, freaking pornography, some child or something. Yeah, I mean, definitely I can understand then if they, but just freedom of speech and talking your ideas, they should not mess with people's channels. And it's BS because you go on Instagram and all that, and they got almost porn going across the screen, and they don't say shit to them, but somebody says opinion or says something here or that, but they'll ding you like a heartbeat. Facebook gets me for this is what's crazy. Facebook gets me for putting anything with animals. So I like animals. I got animals here in the yard. But now I see something cool with somebody rescuing a wild animal, an eagle or a bear or something. I see it, I reshare it, and damn it, they will strike me and they'll put me in violation on this, and I'm like, for what? Say I'm spamming. How am I spamming when I'm posting a video of somebody rescuing an animal? How the hell, somebody rescues a duck or a bird or something, and I get a freaking violation. I hate Facebook for. It's just ridiculous. Like YouTube already told me they made a mistake, and they still came after me anymore and left 3 strikes on my channel after they took it down. I had to fight them to get it. See, that's BS. I know That's BS. I already won by coming back 10. Yeah, yeah, you have. I mean, most people, they'll just give up and said hell with it, and then the end of it. And that's, but I mean, like I said, you've came back that many times and you've built it back stronger every time. So it's just, a lot of time and effort, and probably video. I don't know if you lost some content or something there, and just time and effort. I mean, all those subscribers that you build up for those years, and then they get taken away like with a snapping finger, just because they effed up. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like. But, oh man, oh man. Yeah, so I'm sure everybody, all the big, I'm sure Rob and Anzo and all them going to be talking about Venom this week. So I'll have to watch their intake on it too. I mean, I used to like, well, I better not if I'm going to watch it, but I made the point out I may not watch like you. I said I might just wait to Netflix, and so I mean, it ain't going to matter. It ain't going to ruin nothing. Pretty much what I've heard, it ain't going to nothing ruin for him. Anyway, I mean, if I do see it, it's because I had to take my little one to go see it because he wants to see the superhero. Unless there's something else out, it catches his interest. So, if not, I can wait a few weeks. I can wait a few weeks till months, and check it out. Now, see, like Deadpool. I mean, I wanted to see it first day. I mean, that was just something I knew it was going to be good. So, I mean, if it would have been bad, then it would have been really the Marvel would have been in really trouble. Especially Ryan Reynolds coming back and Hugh Jackman. That would have been like just devastating. But definitely, honestly, yeah, everyone talks about Marvel, but very few talk about. Yeah, yeah, a lot. Well, I mean, like Terrence, you know the lore, and you deep dive in. So a lot of people probably don't even only symbiotes they really know is um, Venom, and probably I bet a lot of people knew who Nell Knoll is. So that the people are like, who the hell is this guy? And they're bringing Toxin, and we had Carnage the last one, which I don't know if they was going to try. I don't know if they can bring him back. I was saying this one, and was Agony. Who else is Lasher? I think this one's going to have Lasher, but I don't even think they got Scream yet. Do they have Scream? I don't know if she's in it in this one or not. But yeah, I know you know a lot more of the backstory, and a lot of people just they don't even know. Venom is just everybody knew pretty much everybody knew who Venom is, but then when he goes beyond that, it's like and especially where they did it, where Spider Man hadn't been involved in all or very little, so Deadpool is still better than anything Marvel has. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Tucker, 99% of humans have no idea who. No, yeah, exactly. I was say it's well, even like when Thor, when they do Gore the God Butcher, probably nobody knew the hell Gore the God Butcher is, and especially he had Noel's sword there too. So I mean, that is sort of a little bit of a thing. So Carrot was wasted in Venom 3, was it? Sad was the characters and nominees. Okay, see, I had it. I mean, you probably want to say because I know you don't want to spoil anything. But all these other people were saying that Noel is going to go into Spider-Man 4, and in what all the reports I've heard, it doesn't. I don't know how it doesn't. I guess they will, but depending how what this thing does. But I mean, they're acting like Noel is going to go into Spider-Man 4 and into maybe Secret Wars or something. But will they ruin Noel back when they did? Yeah, yeah. See, it didn't make sense why he wasn't in that. I mean, it's like I know they couldn't, maybe because of Sony rights and stuff. And see, that's the problem. They need to just sell the damn studio back, or this is the thing, they need to sell it back to Disney or Marvel. And okay, and somehow if they can't say, oh, hey, we have to have some part of okay, you know, sell it back to them. Marvel has full control, and maybe they get 25% of all movie intake sales or some kind of deal like that. Is okay, just do it that way. But Marvel has full control of what they can do, who they can put in. So this thing I'm hearing that they if they want the Falcon in there, and Noel, Sony says no, we can't have that. But we'll let you have the Scorpion. Well, the role needs to have the Falcon, and damn it, the only way we can have a stinking Scorpion is, it sort of messes up everything. So that's why they don't care about here if they use no if they don't use him. Probably the rightness matters, not something cheap. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's why I just they need to go. It needs to be all under one studio on one thing. It just ain't it doesn't make sense just to keep you know half-assing around. So even if they have the rights to characters, they still ruin them. They don't read the comics, so they often miss things up. Sometimes get lucky and make sometimes damn so much. Yeah, that's the thing. Even the Star Wars freaking these Star Wars directors. Oh, they go out and say after they do the show, we've never even watched the Star Wars movies, or even the the Marvel. We've never even read the comics, or we never even. I'm like, well, we don't even know who these people are. How do you direct a main character or something that's been around for 50 years? I mean, most characters in Marvel's been around for at least 50 plus years, and you don't even know who the hell they are. Like in Thor or the Hulk or Captain America. Like they don't even know some of these directors and screenplay. We don't even know who Captain America is. Well, what the hell you own the freaking project then? I mean, you need somebody. That should be the first question you enter anybody for director is like, who the hell is Captain America? Give me a statement who Captain America is. Give me his origin. Give me some facts about him. Who's his villains? You know, you know. I mean, I may not know everything, but at least these people don't even who the hell the character even is. So that's what's crap. Or even if the director, they need to have somebody with them. All right, when they're doing something, say, hey, this is the way it goes in the comic. I mean, I know you can't have it, dot to dot comic book accurate, but damn it needs to be at least 80% or more comic book accurate. It doesn't need to be like 20% or less, and that's what we've got. Hey, Dave, what's going on, man? Have you doing all right? Hey, your Dodgers did it good last night, man. Hell of a 10th inning extravaganza there. That grand slam. Yeah, Star Wars started in the movies. That's what matters. If they don't watch the original trilogy, why are they working on material straight out of this? Yeah, exactly, man, dude. They just need to. You know what? All this crap. They just need to change the name and make it something else. Hey, this has nothing to do with Star Wars. This is shit. This is they can just call it Star Ventures or something. Just don't even have nothing to do with Star Wars. This is the Star Adventures show or something. Whatever. Just completely changed. It's a different type show, different thing. It has nothing to do with Star Wars and all. But I guarantee you, they know more than clowns in Hollywood. I guarantee you, Yeah, what? Yeah. Well, like Terrence. I know the basics. I know a little bit into stuff. I mean, you know all the deep down, down all the way down to the characters, origins. You probably know what Parasoxy was. I mean, but I say these people they don't even know who the hell character. If I put like this. This is fake. If I put the characters up on the wall and say pick Captain America, these motherfuckers probably pick Iron Man. They don't know who the hell. They don't even know who the hell the character is. I mean. You don't have to be, it's good to know all the way down to the down details, but damn, I'm telling you, it gets to the point they don't know 5% about the characters. I'm like I said, at least get 70 to 80% up there of the up to the characters content, everything, just least like damn it, like I said, if you walk up and say, who's Captain America, and they pick Iron Man or pick freaking the Black Panther or something, they don't even know who the hell the character is, come on. It's That's what is just space adventure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call it it's a different show. It's like Star Trek, or Orville. It's a different show. It's a completely different show. If it has nothing to do with just having a completely different show. Let's see let me see where I'm at. What I've wanted to guarantee they know. Let's see, Superman Lois looks pretty fair this season. I heard it does, Gabe. I haven't seen it, but I said let's see. Talk about, it doesn't have to be exact, but it's just yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. At least get it like 75 to 80% accurate, to the comics, or well, it's better than the Disney Plus crap. Yeah, just call it Space Adventures. Definitely, Ducker. They don't even know the basics. They Google random stuff in the movie and they're creative positive. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, Terrence. Just I know you can't get it. I know you can't get exactly what you seen in the like early comics or the early cartoons or something, but damn, it should be least close to a visual. I mean, when you do Galactus, you don't just have a cloud out there. They didn't even that show when they did that. That wasn't Disney. That was Fox that did that. But they could have, even with the cloud, they could have had a shadow. Even if they didn't want it, they ran out of money with the CGI. See, this is the thing. The Silver Surfer looked really good. They spent a lot of money doing the CGI on that, so they might have wasted their whole budget on that. But even when they did the cloud, they could have had the little, the character, his helmet up there, and it could just been like a black shadow up in there in the cloud. And then I'm like, okay, at least they tried. It didn't just look like a big fucking cloud up there in the sky with nothing in it. They just dissipated. And they didn't do that. He just dissipated out of nothing. So we didn't have explosions, it just disappeared. So that's the thing. I saw some of the trailer of the creature. See, creature commandos in. So see, Superman Lois is better than. Yep, yep, definitely. Well, Frank Miller doesn't allow those clowns in Hollywood to mess with the material. That's why 300 and SimCity movies are perfect. It's page to page. More creators should have the same passion. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I mean, it should be. And those movies like 300 is well done. I never saw the sequel, so I'm sure I don't know if it was as good as the other one. But the original, well done. So I like Sin City was really good too. Sin City. What was the other movie? There was another one. I think I can call it. But well, no, we'll see. Galactus trash. Jessica Alba. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, they could at least put the damn the shadow of his face and helmet. And like I said, you didn't even have to have the features, just a shadow. You see, you look it up at the cloud, and like right here, you're looking up at that cloud, like up there, and you at least you see the shadow of him. I don't see it in detail, but I see a big helmet shadow and stuff. I mean, how how hard would that? How much would that have cost? How hard is it? That wouldn't have costed hardly anything, and it would have been okay. At least. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and this goes back to you, like you said, you humans that don't know shit about comics and characters and stuff. Um, they didn't know. People went and watched that movie and like they thought the Earth was getting invaded by a cloud. They didn't know who the hell that was because it didn't explain it. Didn't it was like okay, this is a big cloud. Unless all people thought it was like they thought it was another nature disaster film. So they could have you know helped those humans that really didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't realize that was a big ass metal looking character up there, but it was a cloud instead. So they really blew it on that thing. Unfunny joke. Let's see what happened. Frank Miller, Saint Trey, just Adam West. Shame on them. At least Batman and Ben Affleck know that it's that is the joke. So, just Adam West. Oh, 300 Rise of the Enemy was good too. I hadn't seen that. I gotta watch that as it focused on what was it, Greek Navy. The show. So was this is okay? I'll have to watch it. I wasn't sure if it was good or not. I never got the chance to. So I'll have to watch it. I'm sure. I mean, who made that? Warner Brothers. So I'll have to see if it's on Max. It should be on Max. Hopefully, because you know how they sell off the damn content now, so it could be on anything. But I'll check on Max. It's on Max or Paramount. No, no. Let's see. I think Warner Brothers made it, so it should be on Max. Should be on Max. So definitely so anybody else in the chat see Venom yet? Let me see, because I'm just seeing their take. Dave, did you see Venom 3 yet? Terrence ain't gonna give the he ain't gonna give me details yet because I know he said he was still in you don't want to give it away because people hadn't seen it, but he said it wasn't his favorite movie, so I didn't see if anybody else. Anybody else take on it? If Terrence says it's bad, I know it's bad. Terrence, you're like Cisco Ebert, man, on YouTube, man. If I hear you say it's bad, I'm like, damn, this movie sucks. I just it's just like, it's you're a critic that I know. If you're telling me it's bad, it's bad. I mean, I know everybody else has a different opinion about something. Some people like stuff that other people don't like. But I'm like behind Terrence. I'm like the same feel on certain movies, the way they look, the plot and everything. I'm sort of way Terrence is, and then if Terrence has got the thumb down meter, then I know that I'm more likely not going to like it either. It's going to really disappoint me too. So that's sort of Terrence has probably saved me a lot of money from going to the theater. And I appreciate the Terrence. Terrence has probably saved my pocketbook a lot of money because some of the movies he's told me bad, I steered away from, and I went back and watched them a way to come out on streaming where I didn't have to cost nothing. And I'm like, you know what? I thank God Terrence told me this movie sucked because I would have, I would have wasted. Because you got to realize that sometimes I got six of us, me, my wife, and four kids, so we all go to the theater. You know, unless you get one of them cheap theaters for $5-6, which ain't many of those left. There's one that's over in Fort Pierce that we was going to go see maybe tomorrow. You have to go early. It's usually $12 or up. So, 12 to $15 times six. And then if kids, they're gonna want a popcorn and a drink and whatever. So you got to bring a bill or two. So that's more money, if especially if the movie's bad. If it's a good movie and I might splurge and get an extra bag of Skittles or Kit Kat or something else with a popcorn or something else. But that movie's bad, man. It's like, man, I just like wasted money on this thing, especially in all the stuff. So you said I gave it a Venom of 3, so an F. So let's. My kid makes me have to go, but we're gonna go the cheap. We're gonna go the early cheap one. It's like $5. They have an early, but you'll go like 9, 10 in the morning. So that might be the only way I'm gonna go see this thing. That's the only way. And then I'm gonna tell them we're not gonna waste no popcorn because it just that's the thing. You go watch a bad movie, and it makes the popcorn sour. I mean, I've watched movies and even the food sucks after. Popcorns is sour. It feels like there's more kernel. You start nitpicking then because feel like there's more kernels in the damn popcorn and popcorn and everything. It's just bad. It goes all the way around. It says Nolan's Batman was cool, but it doesn't mean they should trash the 66 series. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Tucker, no problem. I save thousands of humans money. Most humans see cat for life, especially brands. Yeah, definitely, man. Terrence, you have, man. You'd be surprised, man. When I start looking, like when I was the movie I'm thinking about, let's go see. See, now it wasn't bad. Now a few years ago, before the COVID and all that crap happened, we had a theater here in town. It was a three movie theater. It's an old because I live in a small town. It was a home. It was like a family owned theater. It wasn't the best theater, but it was a theater. And hell, you could go there uh, this before the prices went up. They had matinees for $3, like during the middle of the week, like a couple weeks ago. Dude, you could go down there and watch a movie, and you don't mind then say, oh, let me get $5 popcorn or something like that. But I've seen a lot of films that way that I would not have wasted my money to go see them at a $15 theater. And I sometimes I get a good one, and even if I got a bad one, I look at it in day. I was like, it was only $3. Yeah, it was only $3. So, but if I go over there and pay the $15, I have to go pay 15. And then if it has to, then in case I do get the 3D or I've seen IMAX one time, but get the higher end grade, you start paying a little more, and it's a bad movie. It's like fuck, that was $18 just the movie I wasted, and then the drive I had to pay for gas to drive 55 miles over and back. So it's over 100 miles. And then I had to get popcorn. I got popcorn drink. That was more wasted money. And then we ate. And it was just a whole fucking thing. It was a whole day was just wasted. And then, like I said, the popcorns taste bad. Popcorn sour. But well, there was like three. So it makes a difference. But when it's something I really say a bad movie makes the popcorn because it was yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Terrence. Even at in your mindset, it's just like, dude, it's just the movie's already just pissed you off. You're disappointed. I mean, No kids on him. Even if you're getting a blowjob in the damn theater, he would probably be bad. That's how bad some of these films are. I'm not even saying that, but I know that's just the way it is, man. Younger younger viewers don't disregard that, but I'm just saying, and parents probably agree with that. And when that ruins that situation, it's a bad movie, So let's see, but it's bad. Expect a bad. Maybe I can laugh at the. Yeah, definitely. So how bad is it good? Do you have any guilty pleasure movies, Terrence? How about you, Jason? Uh, well, a lot of the old 80 films that a lot of people now be like, oh, see, I still like Howard the Duck. I love Howard the Duck. I mean, I know it is. I know Danny doesn't like it, but even though it's really, the quality and all that, but it's still a really good film. Trying to think some of them. Even like the 80, like I will still go back and watch the old Batman films. Now, the first one's real great, but even the second one, the third one, like the Dark Batman Forever, I'll go back and watch it because I do like it to an extent. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I'll watch it. The fourth one's kind of cringy. I like a little bit with Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that. I didn't like George Clooney as Batman, but I mean, it's watchable. It's a movie I could. You know what's sad? Even though films are some of them are really bad, I could go back and watch them compared to some of these newer films. Some of these newer films, I'd go. I cannot watch it. Like The Flash. I don't know if I could ever watch that fucking film again. It just. I like the part with Michael Keaton and all, but the movie was just such trash. I mean that. It's like Wonder Woman '84. If it wasn't for that part with Cheetah on it, I know I'd watch that film again. It just terrible. That and trying to think of what else. So just like that, those movies, it's like one and done. It's like Madam Web. I will never watch that film again. That movie was just total fucking garbage. I just and I don't know how I finished the first time watching it. Just like nah, it's one and done. Morbius. I should have saw Morbius twice because I didn't understand what the fuck I watched the first time, and I really didn't. Second time I was like, what the hell am I watching this again? But yeah, it's just one and done. And really, the first Venom I probably seen a couple times. The second Venom I saw once. I did not didn't really do nothing for me. But Howard Duck was trash. Yeah, I know, but I'll watch the movie. I'll watch the movie all day over it. Yeah, I know it's trash, but it's one of them 80 type films that it's a guilty pleasure type. Even though, because you just got that 80s feel. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, and so it's one of them great. Because I mean, all of those 80 films, if you really went back and, look at the quality and stuff, I mean, they're not, even the Star Trek films, I mean, but they're still, you got, they had, well, it wasn't that, they had heart. The film made you feel good when you watch it. Now, the film today, they're just so dry and just doesn't give you, there's no heart in the film at all. It's just, that's what I hate about them. Batman for is better than all the Venom movies. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And then Madam Web, most of the MCU part, especially the characters. There are plenty of great. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Even though their quality wasn't the best, but the movie made you feel good. Sometimes the movies made you feel. So now here's why I know a lot of 80s people. If did you ever watch Goonies back in the 80s? Now we're fixing to get a sequel to that here in like 2 years. I'm a little iffy about that. I mean, that's a movie that I would sort of like, hey, and it's supposed to bring all the original characters back. Okay, that's the kind of film I'm like, I don't know, because don't do like you did not Captain America, Coming to America, and sort of like, I mean, I know Terrence has, there's some parts it's funny, but compared to the original, it was like, it's like ET. I don't want to see another ET. Just leave ET where it is. I mean, don't. Back to the Future. I would have loved to have a fourth one back in the day, but I don't want to see it rebooted. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to see a continuation with different characters. So I know they've been talking that. In fact, older movies are better than most modern movies. The new ones look nice, but bland and full agenda. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no heart in it. and it's all stuffed, of hey, pushing an agenda or something. And here's the thing, and this goes out to all these gender people on it. If there's a character in there that like, okay, especially there's a gay character in it. Okay, even in the '90s when there was a gay character, it wasn't like that's all you heard about. Oh, this guy's gay. This guy's gay. This guy's gay. That and even in the commercials, oh, then it's all they want to push on. Fine, if the person's gay, he's gay, but just it needs to flow with the movie. Okay, if it makes sense, but just putting a character in there and then forcing it down your throat that this character's gay or this character's are this or that, that's fine. But don't force it down. Just let the movie flow. Like in the '80s when they had a character that was a different, different situation, if that or different something else, it flowed with the film. But they don't do that today. Top Gun 2 was better than everything in the MCU for it. Yeah, Top Gun was, and we're getting a third Top Gun. Yeah, they are getting a third one. Oh, I forgot to ask you, did you see Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice, the second Beetlejuice. Because I haven't talked to you since then. What did you think about that one, Terrence? Because I did hear they're making a third one. It will be out in 2027, I think. I guess it's officially, I guess it's made enough money that they will make a third one now. Yeah, I forgot to ask you about that one, Terrence, because I haven't talked to you since that one came out. I did see that one. I liked that. It was okay. My wife liked it better than the original. I mean, the original's still better, but yeah, Top Gun 2 was damn good. I really enjoyed that film. I mean, it really pushed it close. I mean, the first one's such a classic, but that was a really well done movie. And I hope now this Top Gun 3 ain't just okay. We're just gonna push some shit down our throat, just to make money. Yeah, it's good. Ain't nothing wrong with them thinking, oh, we gotta make money. Yeah, but damn it, make it good. Make it worth. You gotta make money, make the people happy, and make it worth making the money. The second Beetlejuice was okay, but nowhere near as good as. Yeah, that's what I thought. Keaton's performance was lazy compared to originally. His performance in Batman of the Flash. His performance as Batman in the Flash characters. Yeah, I liked it, but it wasn't as good as the original. My wife, she couldn't remember the original. I liked the original better. The original was, it's like I said, it's one of them '80 movies. It's just, yeah, it had more, it felt like a little more heart. This one, it was a little confusing because there was a lot of like the part with his ex-wife that he killed or something. That didn't make no sense, and she in the way they just got rid of her real quick. I mean, I thought it was going to be way more to that, and it was like I was like, okay. Jerry Maguire or Risky Business. Whew. And then both of them are good films. I'd probably say Jerry Maguire, but both films are good. Jerry Maguire was a really good film. Beetlejuice Visual was a sloppy movie and many stories maintain focus. It's decent, but not as good as the Wait. Yeah, the Wasted. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was a lot of. I didn't. There was. It felt like there was too much plot in different directions. It just didn't. They could have. They tried to. Like I think somebody told me, Rob or somebody said they looked like they had 3 or 4 different type of sequels combined into one. So it really did not flow very well. Which I mean, I guess if they make this third one, it's going to be third and done. I guess what Tim Burton said he wanted to finish it with a trilogy and then third and done. So I mean, hell, Keaton Be's really old by then anyway. So it's kind of you need to get it done anyway. And I heard rumor he's going to make a Nightmare Before Christmas live action with Johnny Depp. So we'll see how that one comes out too. But yeah, but I mean, at least it did make money. I mean, like I said, he had enough to make money. Compared to Joker, I meant it's hard to believe, man. $1 billion plus film can barely make 100 million on a sequel. That's just this god awful, man. No, they had 5 different stories going in the same. That's what I was saying. It was like the sequel. They were trying to do 5 different sequels, and they pushed them all together into one movie, and it sort of. That's what I'm saying. It was parts of it. It was just did not make sense. Beetlejuice was very successful, but it should have been better. Yes, I was gonna say it was a I would say above average film, but whatnot, great film. I mean, it made enough money. They'll make the third one, and hopefully they'll make it a little bit, put a little more time into it. That's the problem. A lot of films, they just don't give the effort that they use today. But we'll see on that. All right. Well, guys, I've already hit the hour mark. I got my phone flashing red, so I'm probably gonna get on here and get in here. The mosquitoes already bite me out here. May come on later tonight. I'm gonna go check out this football game real quick, see what's going on with it. I got Florida State Miami game on tonight, so that's a big game here in Florida. So I'm gonna try to check it out a little bit, see what score and all that's going on. So I might try to get on later. Let's see. Terrence said Michael Keaton performance is the first movie was him and the Monster energy drinks and cocaine. The second time was half asleep and on coffee. David, since our situation last week where we lost both our wide receivers, we lost Evans and Godwin. Well, Evans is out for like 6 weeks, I think, and Godwin's done for the year. I would probably say the Falcons have probably got the best chance of winning it. I mean, I would, I mean, I'm gonna root for my Bucks, but if we wouldn't have lost both our wide receivers, I would say the Bucks because it is gonna be in Tampa, but the Falcons is gonna have a advantage since we lost our two main wide receivers, so it's gonna be a tough game for them. I think our season's. I mean, they're in a crappy. If we can take out the Falcons, we should win the division. But I don't see us going far beyond that because it just you can't. It's hard. You lose two of your main stars, and he ain't got a lot. He ain't got a lot to pass to now. You got a few guys, but that's that's like Montana losing Jerry Rice. You imagine Jerry Rice and another main receiver. It's just kind of yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things. And we got some tough freaking games coming up. Man, we got to. I mean, I just want us to beat Dallas this year. That's the main thing. I can't stand the Cowboys. I want to beat Dallas. But we got to play Pittsburgh, and that's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be Pittsburgh's looking really good this year. I mean, we should beat New Orleans again. I mean, New Orleans looks like trash, and Carolina looks like trash. But we gotta play. Who do we gotta play? We gotta play Kansas City, and that's gonna be a freaking. Yeah, I mean, we're playing them and the refs, so you know how that is. That's gonna be a tough ass game. Got to play San Francisco, and who else? The Raiders and maybe Seattle. I think it is, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. They said, Tucker, if anyone tells you Venom 3 is good, question their sanity and know how much they know about the I will, Terrence, but I'm glad you told me, man. I'm really glad you told me because I mean, I was just listening to some people. I just looking at some people and they was like, man, this is not sounding good. I mean, at first I was like, they build it up when they showed that null thing, and I was like, well, okay, maybe it's going to be good. And then now it's like, I don't know. Even Basco and them, they're not really. I don't think they're very excited about seeing them and DJ and all them. So, yeah, see what happens, man. See what happens. But I mean, Broncos have a tough schedule coming up. Yeah, but y'all sparked it up though. Y'all been doing pretty good, so just got to keep it going. Like I said, I don't see us going. I mean, we might make the playoffs, but yes, we be like when it comes down to it, yes, we beat Detroit, but I don't. I see Detroit like being commanding lead this year. I think they can go to the Super Bowl, and Kansas City. I mean, until somebody beats the rest, Kansas City, is probably all I'm going to be. So I look. I mean, my prediction right now will be Detroit and Kansas City in the Super Bowl, and probably they'll give it to Kansas City. Because they're going to give it to Taylor Swift to make her win her third Super Bowl and all that. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. But down with the Swifties. Yep. Don't drop the ball. They never picked up the ball. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. Well, I'm not gonna call it night, but I'm gonna call it stream right now because my phone's about to die and mosquitoes biting. I'm gonna check out the game. But David, thank you coming in. Terrence, always, brother, thank you and letting us know how trash Venom is. So, hey, guys, listen. We're not telling you not to go watch it. So I don't want me or anybody else say not to go watch Venom 3. But Terrence, to me, it's like Cisco and Ebert. He's 2-1, and he knows his shit. He knows his Marvel down to the comics, to the T, to the dot, to the I, everything. And this movie, he said, was a 3 out of 10, and he gave it an F. And if Terrence I usually flow with Terrence when movies he doesn't like, and when I go back and watch them, and I'm like, damn, Terrence was right on the dot on it. So we're not telling you to not go watch it. If you ain't got nothing to do, you want to see it, but unless I have to go see it when my young kids wants to have to go see it. I'm gonna wait till it comes on. I guess it's net. I think Sony has Netflix. I think they're the one that does Netflix or Peacock. One of, I don't know who the hell they signed with. One of those. So I'm probably gonna wait like Madam Web. I'm gonna wait till it comes on that, and probably be very disappointed. So at least I'll be at home. I can take as many bathroom breaks I want to. I can bake my own popcorn. I don't spend $10 on popcorn, and I can drink alcohol. I don't have to just settle with a Coke. I can just down a bottle of Jack Daniels when I'm watching if it's that bad. So that's the way that's the way it works. So yeah, like Terrence says, some humans like trash. So if you like trash, we're not saying not to watch it, but it's probably gonna be trash in your book. Probably 9 out of 10 people are not gonna like it. What I understand, you might get that one little loony bin that might like it, but if you're that loony bin, hey, do what you like. That's the way it works around here. But guys, thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, like I said, I might come on later tonight, but I won't be out here in the dark. I'll be inside, mosquito free. So appreciate you. If not, I'll probably do something tomorrow. I know I got to take some of the kids to some Halloween. They're doing some Halloween festival things here in town. So I don't know what time. So I might be evening, maybe in later. I don't know, because if I have to, I'll be out with them doing their Halloween festivals. But all right, guys. If I don't see you, have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you later. Thank you guys for coming in, and peace out. And see you next time, guys. Peace.